time, and so welcome all our lovely actors. I think they got a lot of their nerves and their jitters out this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. The day's blending together at this point. So, without further ado, I give you Sonoma. Oh wait, one more thing. The brain is working into lots of different tangents. We'll have photo op. We'll keep the kids up on the stage. Lots of time for taking pictures. I know the drill. So, without further ado, Sonoma White and the Seven Dolts.
This is the story of Sonoma White and the Seven Dolts. Did you notice that I didn't say Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Most of you already know that story. This is a story about her cousin, Sonoma. You'll get to meet the Dolts later. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, in a kingdom, long ago and far away, there lived a young girl named Sonoma White.
What a beautiful morning. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the breeze is blowing. This must be the most wonderful magical kingdom in the whole world. The sky is so blue, the trees are so tall, the grass is so green, the deer are so dear.
As you can tell, Sonoma is one of those positive people who always look on the bright side of things.
What a great day to be alive. It might even be a great day if you're not alive, but of course, I can't say for sure because I'm alive and I always have been. At least since I was born, which, as I remember, was also a great day to be alive.
Sonoma lives with her sisters, Off-White, Pearl White, and Ivory Snow, who don't appear all in this story. But most of her time is spent happily frolicking alone in the forest.
I love this forest. The sky is so blue. The trees are so tall. The grass is so green. The deer are so dear.
On the other side of the kingdom, however, lived a wicked old queen.
Oh, what a delightfully dreary day. The storm clouds are hovering. The flowers are drooping. The spiders are scurrying. The snakes are slinking. The garbage is decaying. And I even detect a faint whiff of skunk in the air.
As you can see, Sonoma and the Wicked Queen are as different as day and night.
Hello, little birdie.
Bang! Well, there's dinner for tonight.
The Queen was a mean one, all right. They say that when she was younger, she was actually somewhat attractive. But after 49 facelifts, 12 tummy tucks, and a tragic wrinkle cream accident, she had lost a little of her spark. Yet, she still imagined she was beautiful. Year after year, she would ask the magic mirror, same old question.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
What? Unfortunately, after all of these centuries, the magic mirror was becoming quite old and was becoming a little hard of hearing.
I said, mirror, mirror on the wall.
What's that you said?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
Who's the parents at the mall?
Who is the fairest of them all?
Who's the flutist at the ball?
The fairest of them all.
Who's the squarest?
The fairest!
Oh, the fairest. Why didn't you say so? That's easy. It's Sonoma White.
You mean it's not me?
Are you kidding? I may be hard of hearing, but there's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Watch it, mirror. I can afford 7 years of bad luck.
Sorry, Your Majesty.
So, Sonoma White is the fairest in the kingdom, eh? Perhaps I should pay her a little visit.
Sure, you'll like her. She's a sweet young woman who lives in a little cottage on Optimus Lane.
Ha! Not after I get through with her.
And so the wicked queen came up with an evil plan to do away with Sonoma. She dressed up as an old, ugly hag, which wasn't that quite of a stretch for her.
Hey, watch it, Buster!
Sorry. She then came up with a poisoned apple, which would cause Sonoma to sleep forever.
You know what they say. A poisoned apple a day keeps the boyfriends away. Ha 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 ha! Why, hello, dear. Is your name Sonoma White by any chance?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but my mother told me never to talk to strangers.
And that's very good advice, dearie. However, I don't see any strangers around here.
Well, you're a stranger.
Oh, don't be silly. I've known myself my whole life.
Well, I guess it's okay then. Yes, I am Sonoma White. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day out today?
Peachy.
Isn't it just a great day to be alive?
Enjoy it while you can, dearie.
Pardon me?
I said I brought a present for you. A Macintosh apple.
You bought me a computer? Oh, thank you.
No, not that kind of apple. This kind of apple.
Oh, it's wonderful. How do you plug it in?
It's a fruit, you ninny!
Excuse me?
I said it's a wonderful, nutritious snack for you. Why don't you take a bite?
My mother always did say that fruit was better for you than candy.
That's right. You should always listen to your mother.
But she also said that I should never take snacks from strangers.
Oh, you don't have to listen to your mother. Just take a bite.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I don't think I should. Thank you anyway. Have a nice day.
It was obvious that Sonoma was not going to eat the poisoned apple. The wicked queen's plan was falling apart at the seams, and it looked like Sonoma would continue to be the fairest in the land.
Oh, yeah? Watch this. Sonoma, dearest.
Yes, ma'am, did you call me?
Yes, look at that beautiful black widow spider on the ground.
Where? I don't see a black widow spider on the ground.
Look closely. There's more than one way to peel a poisoned apple. Ha ha ha!
And so, the wicked queen left poor Sonoma lying on the ground, thinking that she would be eaten by a bear or freeze to death alone in the forest. The wicked queen secretly returned to the castle, thinking she was now the fairest in the land. The wicked queen left poor Sonoma on the ground, but suddenly a strange sound was heard from throughout the forest.
Hi-ho, I have no soup loaf. 2 ears, 2 scratch, 2 eyes, 2 cross, and no soup loaf. Hi-ho, I have no soup loaf. 2 ears, 2 scratch, 2 eyes, 2 cross, and no soup loaf.
Don't trip over the dead girl!
Hi-ho,
That's right. Don't want to trip over no dead girl.
hi-ho, I have no soup loaf. 2 ears, 2 scratch, 2 eyes, 2 cross, and no soup loaf.
Ahem, excuse me.
Dead girl? Who left the dead girl in the forest?
And I thought I was sloppy.
As you might have guessed, these were the legendary 7 Dolts. Sloppy, crabby, silly, sneaky, wimpy, smelly, and spam.
She's not dead. She's just sleeping.
Why did she have applesauce in her hair?
Don't eat that. You don't know where her hair's been. It looks as if someone knocked her over the head with a poisoned apple.
Why do you think that's sneaky?
Because that's what I would do if someone really annoyed me. Cut that out, Sneaky. Let's try and wake her up.
Hey lady, wake up and smell the coffee.
What coffee?
It's just an expression, silly.
Oh, I hate to wake up in the mornings.
Be quiet, Krabby. Someone try slapping her face. That might wake her up. I'll do it. Give it a try, Wimpy.
Oh, that was a real mean hit, Wimpy.
Do you think I hit it hard? Maybe I'll knock it out again.
I wouldn't worry about that, maybe. But what should we do now?
I got an idea. Smelly, take off your shoes. Before, just do it.
What is that unusual smell?
What smell? We're glad to see you're still alive.
That's very kind of you, but could you please ask him to put his shoes back on?
Smelly, no problem.
How do you do? My name is Sonoma White.
Are you related to Snow White?
Yes, she's my cousin. Are you related to the 7 dwarfs?
No. Why would you ask?
Just wondering.
So, what are you doing sleeping out here in the forest, lady?
I'm not sure exactly. The last thing I remember is this sweet old ugly hag hit me on the head with a poisoned apple. But I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it.
And I thought I was silly. It must have been the Wicked Queen, trying to get rid of Sonoma White, so she can once again be the fairest in the land.
Why would you think that, Sneaky?
Because that's what I would do, if I were her.
You would not.
Excuse me for interrupting, but who exactly are you people?
We're the 7 Dolts. That's sloppy,
Yo,
crabby,
Same to you.
silly,
What?
sneaky,
That is not my name.
smelly.
I don't know why they call me that.
We do.
That guy's name is Wimpy. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Ow! I'm strong.
Sorry.
And I'm Sparrow. Now, I think we should take you to a nice, warm cottage. At least until we can find a way to protect you from the Wicked Queen. Do you see?
Do I sing?
Don't worry. If I can learn the words, anyone can learn the words.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, I have a nose to blow.
2 ears, 2 scratch, 2 eyes, 2 cross, and a nose to blow.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, I have a nose to blow. 2 ears, 2 scratch, 2 eyes, 2 cross, and a nose to blow.
And so the 7 Dolts took Sonoma to their nice warm cottage in the woods. But it isn't easy living with a bunch of dolts. Sloppy would leave his clothes all over the floor. And Krabby was always waking up on the wrong side of the bed. Silly would brush his teeth with tomato paste. While Sneaky would use everybody else's toothbrush. Wimpy could hurt himself raising his own voice. Smelly would keep old leftover tuna fish sandwiches in his pockets, and Spam would eat them. All in all, Sonoma had her hands full with this crowd. Meanwhile, back at the castle, the Wicked Queen was sure Sonoma was dead. She didn't even bother asking the mirror any more questions.
Well, Magic Mirror, it's time for my beauty sleep.
If it's beauty sleep you're after, I suggest you take an extra long nap.
Oh, watch it, frame face. I can have you melted down and turned into a tin can.
Forgive me, my wicked one.
Days went by, followed by weeks and months. But because Sonoma was such an upbeat person, she even began to have a positive effect on the 7 Dolts. She taught Sloppy to wear clothes that actually fit.
There, isn't that much better?
I feel like the poster child for the National Nerd Campaign.
She helped Krabby improve his attitude.
What's our saying for today, Krabby?
Today is the first day of the rest of my life. Just my luck.
She taught Silly to use a little more common sense.
What are 3 things we never ever do, Silly?
Stick our fingers in electrical sockets, swallow anything bigger than our heads,
And
oh yeah, never wash our hair in the toilet bowl.
very good, Silly.
She tried to keep
So, you mean to tell me that lying, cheating, and breaking promises are not acceptable behaviors?
That's right, Sneaky.
Well, there goes my career in politics.
She helped me develop his own workout program.
1, you're doing great. 2, well, almost 2.
Am I buff yet?
She even got Smelly to take a bath twice a week.
Come back here, Smelly. It's not enough time unless you put water in the tub.
Smelly!
Smelly!
And she helps Spam develop his natural leadership skills.
Come on, guys. It's time to work. Let's march.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, we're a bunch of amateurs. Sonoma's got us acting right. Oh no, oh no, oh oh.
Hey, guys, could we try singing something a little more positive? Maybe something from a Disney movie.
Hi-ho, hi-ho, we best be on our toes. Sonoma's got us acting from wrong. Oh no, oh no, oh oh.
That's not exactly what I meant. Guys, wait up!
Yes, thanks to Sonoma, the Dolts weren't Dolts anymore. They were just like average people like you and me.
Where are you, Smelly?
Well, not quite like you and me, but they were getting there. Then one day, the Wicked Queen asked her magic mirror a familiar question.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
Who is hairless and 4 foot tall?
No, 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 I said, who is the fairest of them all?
How's your facelift after all?
Who is the fairest of them all?
Rarest?
Fairest!
Hairless?
Fairest!
Oh, fairest. Why didn't you say so? That would still be Sonoma White.
Sonoma White? But I left her asleep in the forest where she would freeze to death or be eaten by a bear.
Life's full of disappointments, isn't it?
How could she possibly escape?
She was rescued by 7 Dolts. Sloppy, crabby, silly, sneaky, smelly, wimpy.
Sounds like a description of my first husband. Are you sure about this?
Hey, I call him as I see him. Maybe you should try a poisoned pineapple this time.
Ugh, isn't that always the way? Just when you have a great plan, a bunch of dolts come along to foul it up. But just wait. I have other things in mind for you, Sonoma White. Ha 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 ha!
Meanwhile, back in the forest, Spam and his friends were coming up with a strategy of their own.
Okay, you guys know I'm worried about Sonoma. Once the Wicked Queen finds out she's still alive, there's going to be even more trouble. You don't think she'll try to poison pineapple this time, do you?
Don't be silly.
That's right. I'm silly. And you can't be me, because then I'll have to be somebody else. And that would make me real crabby.
You better not be me, you sloppy, smelly, wimpy little...
Hey! Cut it out, guys. We're trying to help Sonoma here.
Chill, fellas. I've got a plan. How does the Wicked Queen know who is the fairest in the land?
She asks her magic mirror.
Right. And how does the magic mirror know that she really isn't the fairest in the land?
All she has to do is look at her face.
Right. Now, suppose the magic mirror was wearing these.
I can't see a thing with these on.
And neither could the magic mirror.
I get it. If the magic mirror can't see anything, then she can't tell the Wicked Queen about Sonoma.
Wow, they don't call you Sneaky for nothing.
That's right. They just call me Sneaky. I don't have a last name.
What's going on, everybody?
Nothing? We're not playing anything.
Not us.
We're not playing anything.
What's it to you anyway?
There's no doubt about it. I've got to start hanging around with smarter dolts. Come on, guys, let's go.
And so, the 7 Dolts began their journey to save their beloved friend, Sonoma White. As they began their journey through the woods, they were followed and attacked. But Poopy displayed great courage and fought the mosquitoes off. As they crossed through the jungle, they saw a large and hungry lion. Later, Silly led them in a daring swim across the moat, even though the drawbridge was down and left unguarded. Finally, the 7 Dolts reached the Wicked Queen's chambers.
Okay, this is Queen's royal chambers. Now, the tricky part.
What plane is that?
Who said that?
I did.
Aren't you the magic mirror?
The one and only.
How did you hear us whispering anyway? I thought you were supposed to be deaf.
Heavens no. I just pretend to be hard of hearing because it really annoys the Wicked Queen.
That's my kind of mirror.
For a piece of glass, I can be a real pain.
We need you to do us a favor, Mrs. Magic Mirror Man.
Such as,
We need you to stop telling the Wicked Queen that Sonoma White is the fairest in the land.
If you don't, she'll kill Sonoma.
and who should I say is the fairest in the land?
The Wicked Queen.
I see. By the way, did you notice that there are some very good optometrists in the village? They guarantee they can fix you up a pair of glasses in 60 months or less.
Look, I know she is no beauty queen, but I'm pretty sure she'll look a lot better after you put these on.
I can't see anything with these on.
Exactly.
Ah, I see your point. Beauty is only skin deep, but not even ugliness can get through these dark glasses.
That's the plan. Will you do it?
We really lost Sonoma. You're the only one who can protect her from the Wicked Queen.
Will you help us?
Please!
You can count on me, boys.
Thanks, Magic Mirror.
Now, you better leave quickly, because the Wicked Queen will be walking through those doors any second now.
Thanks, Magic Mirror. We're out of here.
That's odd. I could have sworn I heard the pitter-patter of 14 tiny feet in the hallways.
It was probably just your royal scientists crossbreeding centipedes with kittens again.
Ugh, I do wish they would stay on task. I asked them to develop a poisoned pickle for Sonoma White.
Speaking of which, you look very, nice today.
You really think so?
Let me, put on my glasses. There, that's much better.
Since when did you start wearing glasses, Magic Mirror?
I've been blinded by your radiance, O Wicked One. These glasses help me look at your face.
Oh, enough flattery. Tell me about Sonoma White.
Who?
Don't play coy with me. You know the fairy tale regulations. If I ask the question, you must tell me the truth. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?
And by fair, you mean what exactly?
Beautiful, attractive, drop-dead gorgeous.
Oh, that.
Well, is anyone fairer than me?
I can honestly say that at this moment, I cannot see anyone at all.
You can't see anyone at all.
Not a soul.
Not even Sonoma White? You don't see her being prettier than me?
I just can't see it.
Well, how absolutely delightful. I guess I don't have to worry about poison apples or pickles anymore.
I suppose not.
Thank you, Magic Mirror. You've made my day.
It was my pleasure, O Wicked One.
So thanks to Sneaky's dark glasses, the Wicked Queen was tricked into believing she was the most fair in the kingdom, which made her very happy. Since she no longer posed a threat, she left Sonoma White and the 7 Dolts to live happily in the cottage, which made them all very happy. All in all, everyone lived happily ever after.
Smelly! Come back here, Smelly. It's time for your bath.
Well, almost everyone.
We all survived the Sonoma White and the 7 Dolts. So we're pleased. They did a fantastic job. 3 performances, and they're still standing. So they did a great job. And what we'll do is we'll bring the lights up. We can take lots of pictures. We can pair them off, put them one group. So we'll put them as a group shot, and then we'll just keep arranging them. So they're very cooperative at this point. So thank you for coming.